Alright everybody, welcome back to Barbells and Burnouts. So you guys know I have a really fun car here for you guys today. I'm here with my buddy Al. You want to tell us what's in this car right here? What kind of car it is?
Well, I got an E46 BMW original M3. It's 2002, and it has an LSX motor with a really big turbo, you know, underneath the hood. It has stock bottom end, but which is a 6.0 stock bottom end, and it also has Texas speed heads and custom cam, fast intake, 102 millimeter throttle body. We got a standalone AM H8 standalone ECU, power in the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, that's really the brunt of it. You know, got dual fans to keep this thing cool, because if you know LS engines, this thing run, you know, they always run a little bit hot, sometime around 215, 220. Personally, I don't like that kind of temp, so I got it down to with the dual fan setup. And we got electric water pump in here as well. I upgraded to electric water pump from Mazier. Best dollar spent. And yeah, you know, I keep the temps somewhere around between 190 and 200, 205 at most when I'm in boost. So, you know, that's what we got going on.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So tell me about like the concept of this car, because first off, this is a legendary car. You know, the E46 M3. Everybody had one on their poster on their wall as a kid. You know, enjoyed it, loved the car. What made you decide to rip out that motor, put an LS motor in there, truck motor basically, and then slap this big old turbo? What size turbo is it?
It's this 67 millimeter.
Oh man, so you slapped all that on there. And what made you do that?
You know, that's a really good question, and that's a question actually a lot of people have asked me. And the reason why I actually did that is because personally, this particular chassis of M3, I've had this one for about 13 years now. There's a even further backstory on it, but you know, getting my first BMW M3 in 2002, I had my first BMW M3, and originally me and Soupy Weaponage from the Hoonigans, we actually put an LS. It was an LS from a CTSV inside my original silver one, but then it tore the rear end out probably like 5 or 6 times with all the torque.
Yeah.
So now, you know what? I fast forwarded about 3 years. I got rid of that chassis because it was torn up too much, and I put another LS with a turbo inside this particular chassis because, as you know, this come with the S54 motor originally, which is an awesome motor, don't get me wrong. It come with 333 horsepower, which is great. But if you know the S54s like I know the S54s, you're not really extracting any more power. Yes, you can slap a turbo on it, but you still need to do, you know, some internals to get the kind of power that this is putting out without internals. So I figure, get an LS motor. You know, you can get an LS motor. This is actually a brand new crate motor that a friend of mine had got me, so I got lucky with that one and stuff. And you know, we slapped the turbo on it with a bunch of other goodies, and I feel like there's more reliability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I got that American reliability from the GM LS motor. If you know the LS motors, I mean, you can walk into any auto parts store and, hey, listen, I need a valve cover, I need this, I need that.
You probably get a cam if you're lucky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, or if you want a cam, you could get one overnight from. You got Summit. We got Summit, which is about, you know, 45 minutes from here. You got Jegs. We got all the American supporters here. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I do love my S54, but it could never put out the type of torque and power. Oh yeah, talking about power.
I was just about to ask you, how much is it making?
We are actually making 715 horsepower and 720 pounds of torque out of this beast. Now, you're not getting that from S54. I'm sorry. Yes, you could get 1,000 horsepower out of S54, but you're not getting 720 pounds of torque.
Yeah.
Not that easy, you know what I mean? So, if I used to drag race years ago, if you know anything about power, I'll take torque over horsepower any day. torque is what gets you going. So
Horsepower keeps you there.
horsepower keeps you there. You know, once you're over 100 and change. I'm not really looking to float above 100 and change for too long. So
yeah, that ain't fun. You're just sitting there like, ooh, just moving.
Exactly. And you guys will see that too. This thing, it picks up like wildfire.
Yeah. So, what is the kind of purpose for the car? You talked to me a little bit. I don't know if you mentioned it just now. I don't think you just mentioned it. But tell the viewers, what is the actual purpose for the car? What do you drive it for?
This car, originally, I like to road race. You know, I'm from New York, and I've hit a lot of the tracks up north. Okay. Which is, I've raced at Poconos. I've raced at Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen is really fast on the straight. I've raced at New Jersey Motor Park. That's what I was doing back in 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, for about 5 years, I did a lot of road race and autocross. We used to go to MetLife Stadium and do a lot of autocrosses there as well. So, you know, I got a background of just being planted. So, the whole idea for this car was supposed to be a balls to the wall road racing car. But it's kind of gotten so pretty, you know, as far as color and aesthetics and everything, that I haven't even gotten a chance to actually put this on the track yet. But in the future, I do plan to put it on the track. I just finally, like I said, I got my temps under control. So I got controlled temps. You know, we're running a 325 tire in the rear. So, you know, that's a huge tire. I do want to do some aero in the front. Definitely, I need to do some aero in the front, and I need to do some aero in the back in order to keep this car down. Because at speeds, after about 100, 140-ish, you can feel that front end kind of coming up a little bit, and that's never good. So, yeah, I mean, you know, right now its purpose is it's a Sunday fun car. Really, you take it out, you know, you go sideways a little bit. Blast it on the highway, and it's slowly getting there to where I will be able to take this thing on the track.
Man, I can't wait for that day. I'm telling you now, I'm coming. Just telling everybody now, I'm coming. Expect that video. I'm coming to the track.
We got the best tracks down here.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I had some great tracks up north. But, you know, here we got
Road Atlanta. Down at Atlanta Motorsport.
Motorsports Park. We got Barber Raceway in Alabama.
Yeah.
And I got Sebring.
Sebring. Yeah.
Like, I want to go. I've dreamt for years since I was a child. I've always seen the IMSA cars at Sebring. And I'm like, that turn. It's like I forgot what number it is, but there's that turn. Everyone's going around that thing at like 100 miles an hour or whatever. So
it's just flat out.
You just flat out, and you see the cars just planted in Sebring. Sebring's at my heart. I really want to race on Sebring one day.
Definitely. So, what is your favorite part of this build? Because, you know, you have the outside looks great, your interior looks great. You got the Jamaica flags in here. He's a yacht boy, you know what I'm saying? We gotta represent. I had to, you know. So he has the Jamaica flags in here, the Cobra seats, you know, everything, the roll cage, the motor, the transmission. This is a T56 or TR6060?
It's actually a T56 Magnum.
Okay, T56. Nice.
Yeah, so, you know, we definitely went with a brand new T56 Magnum that is rated at 800 horsepower. 800 pounds of torque.
Okay.
But even though it's rated at that, you know, we could push it well over 1,000 because there's plenty of guys running 1,500 horses on that same Magnum transmission because the original T56s, they do get a little clunky after about 500-600 horses. So this was the way to go. But, you know, to answer your question, my favorite part of the car would be the fuel system.
Okay. Tell me about the fuel system.
That's a little bit odd or whatever, but the fuel system is my favorite part because Chris Mayer, who is the top mechanic for Drift HQ. Drift HQ down in Florida. Some of you guys may know Drift HQ. They just actually collaborated with the LZ Racing Division. So you got LZ and Drift HQ now, but Chris Mayer, like, my brother, you know, I love him. You know what I mean? He played a big part in the completion of this car. Him, you know, Duarte, Drift HQ is just like family to me. listen, go shop with them. Chris is the one that actually did the fuel system. I mean, he bended all those pipes.
Yeah.
He made it look. I sent him a picture. I said, listen, I want to showcase fuel system. He said, okay. I sent him a picture. He gave me a showcase fuel system. I mean, we got 3 fuel pumps, fuel filter. We have the fuel cell back there from Fuel Safe, and we got the I forgot what you call it, the extra tank, swirl tank, either swirl tank or expansion tank, whatever you call it. I forgot it right now. Sorry guys, but we got that in the center, and it's just beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful showpiece. It's clean. You don't see fuel setups like that too often, so I think that's my favorite part, besides my 2 little Jamaican flags. That's my, second part. Everyone that knows me knows that all my cars, my entire life, always have a Jamaican flag somewhere. It's usually on the rearview mirror, but there's no rearview mirror.
And that didn't come stock.
No.
Tell them what you did for that one.
Actually, I went on eBay or whatever, found some stickers, which I've been saving them on my watch list on eBay for about 8 years. Mm-hmm. Literally about 8 years I had them on my watch list, and finally I bought them, and you just basically heat them in there. But besides just heating them in there, I kind of stitched them because I don't want them to come out either. Yeah. And it looks almost stock.
It looks like it came with it.
Yeah, it looks like it. Those are special Jamaica edition Cobra seats. And then the Scotch racing seat belts the color matches perfectly. Yeah. So it just all went together.
It's just a perfect blend. Yep. Perfect blend. So, we've talked about the car. Why don't we go and check out the car now so everybody can see what it feels like in there, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Let's check it out. All right, guys. So we're here in the car. It always happens. Always happens.
non-JDM car I've seen it in action.
mad at it being loud, you know? It's a fun car. There you go, more content. So guys, make sure you check out his channel. I'm gonna have it linked in the description. But it's Alhue on YouTube. Also, LSX_M3 Turbo, right? On Instagram. Make sure you guys check that out. There's a full build. I'm thinking we talked about doing the review on the 2JZ M3 as well, right?
Let's do it.
Alright, fine. This man has every M3, knows everything about M3 down to a wire. You guys will enjoy the content. I promise. His content's great. I want to do collabs and keep doing more collab videos. I think that we're going to have a great friendship outside of that, you know? Because he likes skating. I don't know if you guys have seen my skating videos. I skate. He likes skating. We get into it, you know?
Right.
I think we got a great friendship growing right here, you know?
Absolutely. There'll be much more of me on this channel and you on my channel.
Definitely, man. I'm always here for it, you know? So I think I'll end it here just because, you know, we're going to be just cruising. Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to shout out for them?
Nah. Just let it rip, man. Just send it.
Yeah, send it. Like you said with this shirt. Send it through the block on this shirt, you know?
That's it.
All right, I'll catch you guys later, all right? Peace out.